still not been moved, I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in cleaned up without a room. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved, I got points to prove. There ain't no room.
Just wanna find and run away. Away from this place, away from mistakes. Broken promises made me to myself to pursue my happiness. I want to fly away. Live my life in my own way. Give me a new day. I start fresh aside again. This could be, this could be, this could be. This could be, this could be, this could be the chance. What are you waiting for? Need to escape, need to escape. It's too much weight, it's too much weight on me. Could I just be free? I want to fly away. Live my life in my own way. Give me a new day. I start fresh, I start again. This could be, this could be, this could be. This could be, this could be, this could be the chance. What are you waiting for? Can't keep doing the same. Over and over again.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Rocky Marciano. He's 5 foot 10 inches tall, one of the greatest heavyweights to ever live. Undefeated. And he'll face the Bronze Bomber, 6 foot 7 inches tall, with that massive 83-inch reach.
Brawlers are a nightmare. You've got to be strong and fit. Use that long reach. Use that long jab. Do it that way. You'll be safe all night.
The Rock, Rocky Marciano, 201 pounds of pure terror. This man is an absolute machine. The Bronze Bomber, fighting out of Tuscaloosa, Alabama, the former heavyweight champion of the world.
Just take note, Todd. Check out the reach. Check it out.
And now we toss it up to the world-renowned ring announcer, Mr. Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, here is a Hall of Fame legend from Brockton, Massachusetts, a Ring Magazine world champion, and
all the talking has been done. Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. How did he absorb that hook? for the weary. Perhaps the hottest ticket in town for this fight tonight.
It's so hot, it's so heated. There's a roof on here, you don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're getting under. You're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. He's one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious, and down goes Wilder. We wondered how good his chin was, but no. So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Rocky Marciano was supposed to be the one knocking this guy out. Talk about Wilder in that last round. What a huge momentum swing. There's the bell for round two. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Oh, listen, if I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out?
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Oh, Wilder just got clipped, and he's in a world of trouble. I don't know if I've ever seen him this hurt before. A much better game plan here.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
What you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Beautiful counter punch. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Swing and a miss with that jab. When are we going to see a jab from these two? You know the score. Did you see that? And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. After what we saw in that last round. There's the bell for round three. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Footwork has to be on point when you're fighting a swarm. If it's not, you're going to get caught in the corner and beaten up.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen them, when you've seen the best of the best swarmers going, you understand?
Go, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. Rocky Marciano in trouble. Do you believe this? It somehow weathered the storm. We got to stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Show us something, Rocky. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
What caught Stephen on the job? What do? You step back. yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. Do not make those mistakes. This is the way.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Deontay, are we about to witness history? The great Rocky Marciano in serious trouble. Did you see that? Marciano fighting to survive. He's never been knocked out. Looks like trouble was averted.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Whoa, Johnny. Oh, Wilder just got clipped and he's in a world of trouble. I don't know if I've ever seen him this hurt before. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Are we witnessing one of the all-time greats go down? Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round.
Back at it in round 4. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Rocky Marciano covering up, trying to buy some time to get out of trouble. And right back into the fray.
Been a tough round so far.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Are we witnessing one of the all-time greats go down? Whoa, Johnny. Rocky Marciano in trouble, do you believe this? Trying to buy time. Hold it right there. Are we about to witness history? The great Rocky Marciano in serious trouble. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Shot lands. That hook was thrown with some bad intention. Show us something, Rocky. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Back into the fray here in round 5. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to beat it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Rocky Marciano was supposed to be the one knocking this guy out. Just missed with that hook. This fighter doesn't just want to win by knockout. They want to do it. Hold it right there. Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning...
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. And it appears they weathered the storm. Hold that thought. Oh, Wilder just got clipped, and he's in a world of trouble. I don't know if I've ever seen him this hurt before. Their vision is being impaired, no doubt about it, but is the referee going to stop it here? So time back in. Let's keep fighting. There's a counter shot. That hook was off target. Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no... Oh, wait a minute! And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
This is the beginning of round 6. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. They've got a big reach advantage here. Let's see if they can take advantage.
You've got to make your opponent fight your kind of fight. They've got to get into your kind of argument, your kind of dance.
Swing and a miss with that hook. Time they throw a shot, they get countered. That uppercut misses. You're not going to hold that thought. Oh, Wilder just got clipped, and he's in a world of trouble. I don't know if I've ever seen him this hurt before. Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. How did they survive that?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Marciano fighting to survive. This fight may stop here considering all the bruising and swelling on the face. They've been beaten so badly this fight, you almost hope that it stopped, and it is. It is over. TKO victory.
I was getting a little anxious there. It's a career-ending fight.
So it is a TKO win here, no doubt about the outcome.
A TKO, we've got to see it again. Because TKOs, they finish this...
What they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. War with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo, I can't stand these rap boys, feel to eliminate all. I'm trying to raise this stat boy, so tall that it might fall. Top striker, man, I lick off the goal, so anything I set, I achieve and more. Soon bring the man them on some kind of tour. Enough liquor bottles in my rider report. I don't know why they would step to the team, and I'll send man airborne like fly beat. Come like this as some sci-fi scene when I lace this magic on these type of beats. I don't want to hear no talk from a dweeb. You don't respect me if you don't pay my fees. If you don't respect me, then please better duck out the way of this heat. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. War with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. War with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo, step to the place on my gears are with all nine, and I'm on a mad one. I don't want no attention from that gal if she ain't a bad one. Man try tell me the 3-5 come too stinky, it's Cali that packs from. And if I go broke, N95's a night glove slapped on. Soon put chef on the map, son. Don't pop with too many brothers, they cap no. Dog, I don't care about the past, that bad in the present, and you can get wrapped up. I don't deal with pests, man got no fertilizer for them. Go on then, run up your mouth yet again. Joe get sent all the way up like Rem. Nah, that ain't the flex, so I got gears on my feet, they're retro. They can act like they got bars. know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. War with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn.
We've been talented all along. We think we're fortresses made of stone, but we're just palaces made out of flesh and bone, waiting for our time to shine, to come home. Lord, please bless my castle of sand, waiting on a battle sword, handle all in my hand. The war force is mortal with my door with demands, more important than the fortune that you poured in my pan. From freestyling to recording advance, can you please reinforce all my borders and bands? I should've put it towards some plans. Want a forest, gotta water some plants. Normally ignoring the branch is par for the course, but when you hold a culture you can't parkour over a part. You gotta march forth over your art and for your fans. When you corner, gotta shorten your stance. Lessen your tails, Philly shell, don't orbit a dance. You hit a bell, then report to the band and do whatever that the chorus commands. And for the grand, talented all along. We think we're fortresses.
All the seats have been sold. We're at Brooklyn Hall. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was gonna miss this.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. It's the incomparable Roy Jones Jr. He tipped the scales at 72 kilos, 180 centimeters tall, with a reach of 188. And he'll be facing Joe Calzaghe, the pride of Wales. He weighed in at 75 kilos bang on. He's 183 centimeters tall with a reach of 185.
We'll be talking about this fight for years to come. This is one of those classic fights that everybody wants to see.
It's the incomparable Roy Jones Jr., one of the greatest of all time, Pensacola's finest, an undisputed champion at 4 different weight classes. It's no wonder they call him the pride of Wales, Joe Calzaghe. You are looking at an absolute legend, the longest reigning super middleweight champion in boxing history, spanning over 10 years, defending against 20 opponents.
Oh, pure bad blood.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr. Fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the renowned unified world champion with a remarkable undefeated career, introducing the 2-division champion of the world and boxing's pride of Wales, please welcome Joe, the Italian Dragon Calzaghe.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Words are cheap. It's the action that says it all. We'll find out when the first bell goes.
What a great venue, and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. Many said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go.
Just wanna find and run away. Away from this place, away from mistakes.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Apparently hitting his opponent in the face isn't enough. He wants to rub it in. Joe Calzaghe is on the canvas. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again. Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Halfway through the round, they're struggling a little bit.
Ever hope? Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
So it's Jones versus Calzaghe, part 2. Of course, in their first encounter, Jones put Joe Calzaghe on the canvas before the Welshman got back up and put Joe... Oh, wait a minute! Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. Let's talk about Calzaghe in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
You're being put down. You've got to...
Here we go. It's round 2. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'm very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
The only fear you have with this fighter is as he punched himself out. Can you believe this? Joe Calzaghe in some serious trouble. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work for defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Incredible work rate. Catch and shoot. Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
What caught sleeping on the job? What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Catch and shoot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. That was almost a... The bell rings and we start the third. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
My motto is...
Calzaghe is down, but will he get up? Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Listen to me. Are you okay?
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
That is a show of character. When you're back down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
What a fitting stage for this grudge match. This theater has seen a lot of drama over the years, but perhaps none more compelling than this.
You walk in, you cannot hide or duck or stand behind anybody. The audience is on you. They see every single movement, every single twitch. If you're scared, the thousands of people are here in this place, they will spot it.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Well done with that counter shot. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Oh, and Joe Calzaghe just took a heavy shot. Let's talk about Calzaghe in that last. There's the bell for round 4. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast.
Hold on, got to cut you off here, Johnny. The pride of Wales in some real trouble. It somehow weathered the storm. Gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. And this might be the beginning of the end for Joe Calzaghe. Gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Joe Calzaghe just got rocked. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Oh, and that, clearly that's not allowed. What are they thinking? That's clearly illegal. Why would they try something that's obviously illegal? Despite what the referee not going to be, so a disqualification. Really a shame that this fight had to end that way.
Good work, ref. You know what? That takes a lot of bottle to do that, especially in such a big fight. The referee, hats off, great decision at the right time.
So a disqualification. Really a shame that this fight had to end that way.
Number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Straight in, more pain, so more gaining. Here I came in, guns blazing, at raving. You get weighed in. Been training, sick of waiting. Some failing, not plain sailing. Entertaining, check the ratings. Let me out. I don't wanna be placed in. Yeah, I'm ready. Who's next up? Pay attention now. Yeah, you're messing up. I like to warm up like a few jabs, and then I hit hard like a left hook. My style's unique, not textbook. yourself messed up. Win or lose, still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one, number one. There ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Clean me, clean but without a room. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one, number one. There ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Clean me, clean but without a room. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Who wants it? Ready for anybody? I got this. They say you can learn from your losses, but victory tastes sweet like chocolates. Top of the game, you can't top this. Permanent sauce, never lost it. You came in the game and you flopped it. I came in the game and I bossed it. That's why me and you are different. I'm ahead, you lot are in the distance. Stay persistent and consistent. I'm the king now, this is my kingdom. Ready for takeoff, watch how I lift them. Take shots, it's rare that I miss them. Boom. Win or lose, still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one, number one. There ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Clean me, clean but without a room. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room.
You could not have chosen a better venue for this one. It's the Grand Theater. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. And introducing first, it's Claressa Shields, one of the greatest to ever do it. She's 173 centimeters tall with a reach of 173. And in the other corner, it's Claressa Shields. She's 5'8" with a reach of 68.1 inches.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the winner on both sides, but this is that fight. We'll be talking about this fight for years to come.
Claressa Shields, the greatest woman fighter of all time, or so she says. Hard to argue when you look at her decorated career. Claressa Shields, one of the most avoided fighters in the game and one of the best to lace them up, fighting proudly out of Flint, Michigan, USA.
As soon as the ball goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner. And ladies and gentlemen, here is the two-time gold medalist from Flint, Michigan, a three-weight division world champion, and an undisputed women's 154-pound champion of the world, Claressa Shields. Fighting out of the blue corner from Flint, Michigan, she is a three-division, undisputed champion of the world, Claressa Shields.
We welcome you to this beautiful theater. Shakespeare has nothing on the drama that we've seen between these two fighters.
Todd, you know when you've got two fighters there that really believe they're going to win, really want to get it on, this is when it gets stupid.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out. You can't imagine how bad these fighters want to get their hands on each other. Not so tense anymore, trying to loosen things up. I like it. Lands the jab. All the seats have been taken in this unique setting. What an event it will be here tonight.
God, I love theatres. For all these reasons, you can hear everybody in the crowd. You can hear the punches actually echo. If you're that fighter coming in and you know you're in such an intense atmosphere, you know the pressure is going to be on.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
She catches and counters. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, the corner can't be happy with the way things are going for her right now. Here we go for round two. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
Had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Claressa Shields is in trouble.
She's not hurt bad. It's only flat.
And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
That's not legal. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no... Let's get it started in round 3. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, if their intention is to anger the opponent, I think it's going to work. I'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Drop their guard, they get caught. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Not been going well for her, and you can see the corner is starting to get a little more animated. They've got to inspire her.
The bell, sometimes it...
Here we go to the 4th round. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then,
why would they try something that's obviously illegal? When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
You're fighting a counterpuncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counterpunchers, they're watching every move, that every twitch.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, things certainly aren't going her way. She's been on the back foot. She's got to turn the tables.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get a kitchen sink.
Stay ahead of her round. I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. To set her up, so just keep her moving, get her where you want her, get her in the picture. Just be smart, just get your shots off, just don't give her anything. It's only 1 round that you've lost, don't worry about it. You've done all your work all the way through.
Time for the 5th round. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Clarissa Shields just got clipped. I don't believe what we're seeing here. Hold that thought. Clarissa Shields is in trouble. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Clarissa Shields just got clipped. A much better game plan here.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
scorecards are going to be... Hold it right there! Clarissa Shields is in trouble. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
You can't leave it up.
Here we go in the 6th round. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round.
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Clarissa Shields just got clipped. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes into the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the... Down goes Clarissa Shields. That punch dropped her hard. I have got to see that again.
That's lights out right there.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Clarissa Shields just got clipped. Let's see how the game plan changed. There's the bell to start round 7. So she's back in her corner, Johnny, but you got to believe this is just a calm before the next storm. Her opponent is going to swarm her again as soon as that bell rings.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they gonna...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Clarissa Shields is in trouble. And right back into the fray.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Clarissa Shields just got clipped. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now. Oh, wait a minute! Clarissa Shields is in trouble. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that at the beginning...
This round could go either way, 10 seconds to go. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dom. There's the bell to start round 8. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Give us a second to catch our breath. When are we going to see a jab from these two? This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Clarissa Shields just got clipped. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Clarissa Clarissa Shields is in trouble. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Okay, you're switching off now. I can see you switching off. Right, you've got one. What do you need to do? Good work. Do you want to know it? Once you're back out there, get your boxing back on. As soon as you start doing your thing, she is absolutely shattered. She's hurt. She's ready to go. But you've got to be smart. Otherwise, she'll see it and she'll ride it out. Go out there and finish her. Denta, that was a bad round. Doesn't matter.
And there's the bell to start round 9. The last round was massive for her, Johnny. How does she keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works.
Whoa, Johnny! Clarissa Shields just got clipped. How is this fight still continuing?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Clarissa Shields is in trouble. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back.
Oh my God, Johnny! Clarissa Shields just got clipped. It appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers. Hold that thought! Clarissa Shields is in trouble. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
Dominance, without a doubt, make look so easy.
Come on, you're better than this. I've seen so much more from you. You've worked so hard to get up. You weren't loading up, but you're still landing your power shots. Good for you already. Once you get back out there, do your jabs, do your box fence on the end, and what you want to do. Good work. You were thinking, you were smart. You weren't loading up, but you were still landing your power.
And there's the bell for round 10. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
She got clipped by that counter. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they... Hold that thought! Clarissa Shields just got clipped. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed. Oh, wait a minute! Clarissa Shields is in trouble. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble... Hold that thought! Clarissa Shields just got clipped. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, let's see what the corner has to say. She needs some sort of inspiration, a different game plan, something to turn this thing around.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back.
Here we go in the championship rounds, round 11. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
About 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
And that jab just missed with the left hand. To put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. Clarissa Shields is in trouble.
Get your head back, get your head back, let your head clear.
I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work for defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
And they figure out the combination to this sink.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to...
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Hold it right there. Clarissa Shields just got clipped. Clarissa Shields is in trouble. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes we just saw.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they... there's going to be absolute uproar.
Okay, now you're switching off. Right? You can see you're switching off. Focus, center.
Otherwise, she'll see it and she'll ride it out. Go out there and
It doesn't matter. You've done so much better before. Just forget that round. That's in the past. You're
already start sticking a few body shots in there. Vary up a little bit so she can't figure you out. Great work. You were thinking. You're smart. You weren't loading up, but you're scouting.
boxer. Get back out there. Focus.
Don't get carried away. Think about the defense.
There's the bell for round 12. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Clarissa Shields just got clipped. How are they still standing?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell them when it goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. So much bruising. Will the referee stop this fight? So apparently the referee deems it's not that serious, and this fight moves on. You know the scorecards are going to be... Clarissa Shields is in trouble. How do you feel about that split decision victory, Johnny?
These guys are doing their job right. I'd have called it exactly as that. You know, I might have been a round out or two, but these guys have got it right. Well even fight, even match. I'd have noted that as well.